Okay, I'm gonna say what nobody else will say out loud. The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives Season 4 is the most unhinged season of reality TV we've gotten this year, and nobody is giving it the credit it deserves. I have the receipts to prove it. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you're either going to agree with me or come for me in the comments. In the next 12 minutes, you're going to find out exactly why this season is breaking the internet, what just went down in the latest episode that has everyone talking, and why the drama between these women is reaching levels we have never seen before. If you thought Season 3 was messy, buckle up, because Season 4 just took it to a whole new level. Whether you've been watching from day one or you just discovered this show on TikTok, this breakdown is going to catch you up on everything. And I mean everything. All right, so The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives Season 4 just dropped its latest episode, and social media is absolutely losing it right now. Twitter is on fire. TikTok is flooded with reaction videos. Reddit threads are hundreds of comments deep. And honestly, for good reason, because what we just witnessed was pure, unfiltered chaos. Let me set the scene for you real quick. Season 4 brought back most of the original cast. We've got Whitney, Taylor, Mikayla, Jessi, Demi, and Macy all returning. But this season, they also added 2 new girls, Bree and Kesley. And let me tell you, these newcomers came ready to stir the pot. The dynamic shifted immediately. Alliances that were solid in Season 3 are completely falling apart. Friendships are being tested. Secrets are coming out. And nobody is holding back anymore. The main storyline this season revolves around Whitney and Taylor's falling out. These two were best friends. They built their TikTok empires together. They defended each other through every scandal. But something happened between Season 3 and Season 4 that nobody is talking about publicly, and it has completely destroyed their friendship. The tension has been building every single episode, and in this latest episode, it finally exploded. But wait. It gets so much worse. Stay with me. So the episode starts with all the girls meeting up for a group event. It's supposed to be a fun day at a ranch. Horseback riding, photo shoots for content, just vibes. But you can immediately feel the tension when Whitney and Taylor walk in. They don't greet each other. They don't even make eye contact. They sit on complete opposite sides of the room. The other girls are trying to act normal, but everyone knows something is about to go down. Mikayla, who's always been the peacemaker, tries to break the ice. She suggests they all go around and share something they're grateful for. It's very on brand for the Mormon aesthetic. Everyone plays along. Taylor says she's grateful for her kids and her growth. Whitney says she's grateful for real friends who don't lie to her face. And that right there was the first shot fired. You could see Taylor's jaw clench. She didn't respond, but you know she heard it. They head outside for the horseback riding, and this is where things start getting spicy. The new girl, Bree, pulls Whitney aside and asks her what's really going on with Taylor. And Whitney just unloads. She tells Bree that Taylor has been talking about her behind her back to other influencers. She says Taylor is jealous of her success. She says Taylor tried to sabotage a brand deal she had. All of this is being said on camera, with microphones on, and you know production is eating this up. Meanwhile, Taylor is with Jessi and Macy on the other side of the ranch, and she's venting too. She's saying Whitney has changed. She's saying Whitney cares more about fame than friendship. She's saying Whitney threw her under the bus during the whole swinging scandal that blew up the internet last season. And if you remember that drama, that was huge. That almost got the whole show canceled. So bringing that back up is a big deal. Okay, I need you to focus, because this part changes everything we thought we knew. After the horseback riding, they all sit down for lunch, and this is when it gets absolutely insane. Whitney stands up with her glass like she's about to make a toast. Everyone goes quiet. And then she says, "I just want to say, I'm really glad we're all here today, because I think it's time we address the elephant in the room." Taylor immediately knows what's coming. She puts her fork down and stares at Whitney. And Whitney just goes for it. She says, Taylor, you've been spreading rumors about me for months, and I'm done pretending like everything is fine. You told people I was a bad mom. You told people my marriage was fake. You tried to turn the group against me. And I have the receipts. And then she pulls out her phone. She literally has screenshots pulled up, ready to show everyone. The table is silent. Nobody is eating. Nobody is drinking. All eyes are on Whitney and Taylor. Taylor does not back down. She stands up too and says, "You want to do this right now? Fine, let's do it. You have been the most manipulative person in this group since day one. Everything is about you. Every conversation has to center around you. You use people and then throw them away when you don't need them anymore. And I'm not the only one who sees it." And then she looks around the table like she's waiting for someone to back her up. And this is the moment that defines the whole episode. Mikayla, who, again, is supposed to be the neutral peacemaker, speaks up and says, "Honestly, Taylor, you're not wrong." And the entire energy shifts. Whitney's face drops. She was not expecting that. Demi nods in agreement. Even Macy, who has always been Team Whitney, stays quiet. Whitney is standing there, realizing she might not have as much support as she thought. And I haven't even gotten to the part that broke the internet yet. Whitney loses it. She starts yelling. She says, "If that's how you all feel, then I don't need any of you." She grabs her purse and starts walking away from the table. Taylor yells after her, "Yeah, run away like you always do." Whitney turns around and gets right in Taylor's face and says, "You are a snake, and everyone is going to see it." Production steps in at this point because it looks like it's about to get physical. They separate them. Whitney goes to her car. Taylor stays at the table crying. The other girls are just sitting there in shock. The confessionals after this scene are brutal. Whitney says she's done with the group and she's done with fake friends and she doesn't need the show. Taylor says Whitney showed her true colors and she's glad it happened on camera so everyone can see who she really is. Mikayla says she didn't want to pick a side, but Whitney pushed her to it. It is messy. It is emotional. It is everything you want from reality TV. Now, let's talk about why this matters so much. Whitney and Taylor were the face of this franchise. They were the main characters. Their friendship was the foundation of the show. And now, that's completely destroyed. This changes the entire dynamic going forward. If Whitney actually leaves the show, the whole thing falls apart. If she stays, it's going to be World War III every single episode. The fans are completely divided. Some people think Whitney was justified in calling out Taylor. Some people think she's a narcissist who can't handle not being the center of attention. Some people think Taylor is the real villain who's been playing victim the whole time. Some people think they're both messy, and that's why we watch. Everybody has an opinion, and nobody is staying neutral. We are not even at the craziest part yet. Keep watching. So after Whitney leaves the ranch, the episode cuts to later that night. Taylor posts a TikTok, and it's clearly a subtweet directed at Whitney. She's lip-syncing to a song about fake friends and betrayal. Within an hour, it has millions of views. The comments are going insane. People are picking sides. Team Whitney versus Team Taylor is trending. And then, Whitney responds with her own TikTok. She posts a video with the caption, "Some people can't handle when you outgrow them." And now, it's a full-on social media war. But here's where it gets even messier. Jessi, who's been pretty quiet this season, posts on her Instagram story saying, "There's a lot you guys don't see on the show, and the truth will come out soon." And that cryptic message has everyone speculating. What truth? What didn't we see? Is there more to this drama that got cut from the episode? The fan theories are flying. Some people think there's a whole other scandal that production is holding back. Some people think Jessi is about to expose both Whitney and Taylor. The preview for the next episode shows Whitney meeting up with her husband and telling him she's thinking about quitting the show. It shows Taylor meeting with a lawyer. It shows the rest of the group having a meeting without Whitney to decide if they should continue filming with her or not. And it shows Bree, the new girl, saying she has information that's going to change everything. So clearly this drama is far from over. Here's my take on all of this. I think both Whitney and Taylor are in the wrong. I think Whitney has main character syndrome and struggles when she's not the favorite. But I also think Taylor has been playing a victim role while secretly being just as calculated. They're both messy. They're both giving us incredible television. And honestly, I don't want either of them to leave because the show needs both of their energy. Now, here's what I think happens next. I don't think Whitney actually quits. I think this is a storyline to build suspense. I think she comes back, and the second half of the season is her versus the entire group. I think Taylor gets exposed for something we don't know about yet, and that shifts the narrative again. And I think by the finale, they either have a massive blowout that ends the show, or they have some kind of tearful reconciliation that sets up season 5. Either way, production is milking this for everything it's worth. The ratings for this season are through the roof. This show started as a niche reality series about Mormon mom influencers, and now it's competing with the biggest franchises on TV. People who don't even know what TikTok is are watching this show. It's become a cultural moment. And episodes like this one are exactly why. Tell me in the comments, are you Team Whitney or Team Taylor? Or are you Team Chaos and just here for the mess? I genuinely want to know where everyone stands because this fan base is split right down the middle. Let me wrap this up. The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives Season 4 is absolutely unhinged, and this latest episode proved it. Whitney and Taylor's friendship is done. The group is fractured. Social media is on fire, and we're only halfway through the season. If you're not watching this show yet, you are missing out on some of the best reality TV drama of the year. New episodes drop every week, and you know I'm breaking down every single one. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss the next recap, because based on that preview, it's going to be even crazier. If you loved this breakdown, hit that like button. It helps the channel so much. And drop your hottest take in the comments because I'm reading all of them, and I might feature some in the next video. Mormon Wives Season 4 is pure chaos, and I am absolutely obsessed.